What up? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. I want to talk about something. So I checked my text messages and somebody sent me a meme, a video. Then when I get to the radio station this morning, I'm watching ABC National Morning News, and it's showing a Secret Service agent that has been arrested for hazing. Grad chapter, where someone was trying to online for Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and this man was beat so bad he had to have skin grafts. Another pledgee kidneys was messed up, and all this kind of stuff. And I talked about it before, and I don't care which organization. I'm talking to the entire Divine Nine and future Divine Nine members. You know, our Divine Nine organization was not founded on any of it. And anything that I know about Omega, I ain't never seen it embedded in nothing that I've read and studied to become a member of this great organization that I'm a part of, which is Omega Psi Phi. Putting your hands on somebody is motherfucking wrong. And I can honestly say, 26 years in the frat, you know, which is not a long time, I have never put my hands on anybody. And I'll also say that I had a perfect pledge process where I was brought into fraternity with love and respect. But don't you think for a damn minute I wasn't taught what I needed to be taught, and there was some tough conversations in that learning process. Came in the Syro chapter, crossover with Kappa Beta Bros in 2000. But let me say this right here. For me to go to work and look on the news and see that the Divine Nine has negative press because of dumbass 5 to 10% of members that decided to bring your funky ass back on a college campus or back to wherever to beat on some pledges, and you already got a job and living your life. What the f is wrong with you for you to come back and put your hands on people? Especially to the point where they have to be hospitalized. It's sick. And our great organizations are having culture issues. It's a culture. And culture starts with cult. And that ain't what most of us joined. We didn't join no cult, we joined the fraternity. And the ladies joined the sorority. Nobody joined the cult. And y'all know that shit wrong. Every last one of y'all know that shit wrong. Being beat or being that don't make nobody more Kappa, Omega, Alpha, Sigma than anybody else. Because once your ass is in, you are a member just like everybody else. They don't make you more of a member just because you was brought to the brink of death. And there are some people feel like you really ain't no real bruh because you didn't almost die. And there's a lot of y'all walking around with post-traumatic stress disorder to this day from your pledge process. You are in your 40s and 50s and you got a post-traumatic stress disorder, and everything with you was fine before you pledged. None of our founders. I don't know about the rest of our founders, but I know our founders that find our fraternity on that. And I really don't believe that your founders founded your organizations on that either. Because be the case, who pledged the founders? Who beat their ass? Who beat them? It's wrong. Putting people's lives at risk, putting your own career at risk, doing stuff that's stupid. Now, all of the community service stuff that could be and should be in the news is not in the news because a few narcissist assholes decided that you're going to do something stupid and put somebody in the hospital because they want to be a member of your organization. We are lucky to even make it to college in the first place. Let's start there. Let's start at, a lot of us come from the projects and come from the hood, and we didn't know where our life was going, and we make it off to college. You done survive child abuse, being jumped on by a stepdad or uncle, watching your mother struggle and be on drugs. Your childhood was your pledge period. And your ass made it to college. And you got a decent GPA. You went to college with nothing. A handful of clothes and no money. And worked your way to where you are now. Only for you to become a member of an organization trying to find your mother in the sorority or your father in the frat or a brother in the frat or a sister in the sorority trying to be a part of something because you didn't have a lot of that growing up, only for you to end up in a hospital and being brought to the brink of death, and now you're not functioning at 100% like you was because you got post-traumatic stress disorder because somebody beat the shit out of you for wanting to be a member of their organization. Like that's gonna make you better and bigger and stronger, or make you have more respect for your organization. I spoke out against it when Caleb Wilson died, and I'm speaking out against it today. And I've been speaking out against this since I've been in the fraternity or whatever. It's wrong. It's wrong. And I hate it. I hate that somebody sitting up here now probably gonna have to go to dialysis now. All of the people over the years that have lost their lives pledging. Share this video with your kids. The generational curse needs to be broken. It's a generational curse. Just because your uncle did it and your cousin did it, that don't mean that you need to do it because somebody else did it or because it was done to you. Your job is to break the generational curse. It's a curse. It's a generational curse. It's a generation of wrongdoing. It's wrong. Some of y'all feel like, well, if they don't beat me, then I'm not a real member of this organization or whatever. Getting beat to death. And even if you join a game, they beat you up. They only beat you up for like one day, or beat you up one time and you in. Y'all sitting up here getting beat up for 6 weeks and 12 weeks and going through all of this kind of stuff, and now you ain't no good to nobody. You traumatized for the rest of your life because you wanted to be a serving member of an organization to help people and to do community service. And now you're paying for it with your life because after you pledge, you are not the same person. How many of y'all on here that pledge and you're not cool with all of your frat brothers and sorority sisters based off of everything that you went through during your pledge process? It ain't right. It ain't right. And what happened today is not a representation of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, because I know some Kappas. I've been mentored by some Kappas. One of my bosses was an old newt. And pastors and different people that I know that stand up for what's right. They ain't down with this, and they weren't down with that. It's wrong. So that's what I have to say about it. Tell your kids when they go to college, when they pledge, anybody put their hands on them, call the police. And I hope all of y'all college presidents hold all of these people accountable. Kick them out of school. Because they don't deserve to be there. You're putting your hands on folks. That's absolutely insane and is wrong. So God bless y'all. The men that went through this, I hope that you all are safe. And God bless y'all. I'm sorry that y'all went through that. And every fraternity and sorority need to put up a page of members that's being kicked out for hazing. If all these fraternities and sororities are going to put out that this is a non-hazing organization, put up a page where you are showing that you are kicking members out and having them prosecuted for hazing. If that's what it is, stand on it. Stand on it. No accountability. Yes, everybody keep putting out statements. This is a non-hazing organization. Okay, stand on it. Kick them out. Put them on a website. This person embarrassed them. Where's the shame? This person is no longer a member of this fraternity. Put it on the page. Shame them. Give people some consequences so they'll think. One insurance company is representing the Divine Nine. Only one insurance company is providing insurance for the Divine Nine. And you can mark my word today, when that insurance decide to pull the insurance, it's over. It's over. It's wrong. And I ain't gonna ever stand by Ryan. So call me lame, call me cat, call me whatever the you want to call me. Beating the shit out of somebody is wrong. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care. Because ain't nobody said nothing else, nothing to me about any of the videos that I've made. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. I'm not scared of nobody about nothing. I'm against hazing from all fraternities and all sororities. All of the hard work that's being done in our organization, and you look up on the news today, you see a police photo of the suspect, and on top of his photo is the Kappa Alpha Psi shield, and all of the people that's working with Kappa Alpha Psi and Omega Psi Phi and Phi Beta Sigma and Iota Phi Theta and all the sororities, all of the hard work in the back to school and the community service and helping people in the community and educating people and doing all of the community service, that ain't on the news. But you 5% of you, 5, maybe 10% of you keep getting our organizations in trouble because you decide that you want to be stupid as hell and do stupid stuff. Shame on you and shame on anybody. And if you sat there and watched somebody get beat and you didn't intervene or do nothing about it, you just as guilty of the person that swung the wood. And you can call me fake, call me whatever you want to call me. Right is right. The culture needs to change. The culture starts with cult. Are you in an organization that's professional and uplifting people and helping people, or are you a part of a cult? You need to find them and you need to strip them of their membership and go to their house and get all their shit right then. And you need to call the police. Prosecute them. Be a witness. It's bad. We work too hard to do stuff for our fraternities. We work too hard. And then, mind you, most of the people that out here doing this, you ain't even financial. Most of y'all that's out here doing all this hazing and beating on folks, you ain't financial. You ain't financial. You don't pay for nothing. All the money that we sitting up here raising got to go towards lawsuits for y'all. Everything my chapter asked me to do, everything my chapter that I came and asked me to do, I do it. I'm always supporting on the financial side. But that don't represent me. That don't represent me beating the shit out of somebody, seeing somebody get the shit beat out of them. Because they want to be a part of what I'm doing and want to help me do community service and provide resources for the poor and help educate the uneducated. Y'all know better than this. Sad. Hope y'all day is blessed. Tell your kids, if they decide to pledge, if anybody touch them, to call the police. Record it with your metal glasses and report it. Put a stop to hazing. Have a blessed day. Peace.